Hello, actually, good evening. It's 8:39 here in Florida. Remember, we're in Central Time, so I don't know at the time I finish uploading this video. I don't know what time it's gonna be in your area, your state. I don't know if it will be Eastern Time, Central Time, or Pacific Time. Um, well, first of all, today I want to talk about what happened at work. Sometimes you misunderstood people. Sometimes you don't understand actually the thing that people help you or make you understand what's going on with your life, or how come people treat you or disrespect you, or I don't know what other word I'm looking for. um, Today we're going to talk about how misunderstanding conversation can get you to a point that it can cause you even lose your job, or having like anger management issues. um, I don't know, you ever have this issue. I don't know, you ever had this problem. But honest with you, I want to tell you guys that it's not fun, it's not fair that you have to go through stuff like this, because other people trying to push you lines, trying to go over you, and they're trying to make clear, trying to make clear out that they're the boss and you're not. And I'm not okay with it. I mean, I'm bilingual, and I'm not saying that I'm the supervisor or anything like it, but honest with you, when I feel like dealing with people, stuff like that, telling me what to do, what not to do, it's understandable. Um, but also, you gotta understand and you gotta picture this person, what they're trying to do to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, I'm not saying it's gonna be hard, but at least you have you have to have common sense around here on your brain. You have to use your brain most of the time, not just talk about things that you're okay with it. And to be honest with you, I feel like people misunderstand me sometimes. But it was another way, like what happened today. I mean, this guy, he said we are gonna use this board size 2 by 6, and then he's like, go ahead and load this up when you get to the point that you're gonna do these 12. Go ahead and load this up. I'm getting to the point that I already load that up. Then he comes back and I ran and asked me, what are you doing? I said, what do you mean what I'm doing? You're the one you told me to go ahead and pull those boards in. He said, when I get to the point of those. I didn't say that, Leo. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to deal with your stupidity today. It's almost time to go home. I got 30 minutes left before we end the shift, and I'm going to go ahead and finish that. So I go ahead and pull those boards out, and I start taking them out, take them off the machine. So he gets to the point that he don't have no wood. He gets mad at me. He's like, I never asked you to do that. I never told you to do that. I never say this. I never say that. Well, technically, yeah, you did. You told me go ahead and use those. No, I don't know why you changing your thing from one point to another. When the first time you told me go ahead and use those boards, and then when I load them to the machine, now you're upset. Now you tell me random stuff, like you start cussing me out, tell me bull crap that I'm not interested in hearing from you, because I know you get drunk during lunch hours. You would, because we do construction. So, well, I do construction. That's where I work. So, and then next thing I know, he comes back and start hauling out like stupid and crazy and ignorant. I didn't say anything. I was calm. When I came home, I was so tired. My body was aching. So I got me some ginger tea and I'm about to sip on it. Mm. It's actually kind of cold already, because actually it's been hot lately. But anyways, I'm gonna drink it like that. It's supposed to help me out to relax my body and stuff like that. But back where I was saying, I'm not trying to change subjects. when when you go through stuff like this with people that are actually very ignorant, the best thing you need to do is just turn around, walk off, leave them like that, let them keep talking smack, let them start yelling. Go ahead and walk off because you're not plugging into their stuff. And I'm just to the point that actually we have a. It was great. Into he comes another guy. He's a senior citizen. He's gonna be 62 this year. I don't know what time, or next year I think. And he say he's retiring next year. I was like, well, that's cool. Congratulations. Good for you. She comes back and asks me, say, are you gonna have to come back this way on the back of this deck because you have to help me out pull some of these boards because you're gonna need them to load the machine. I'm like, fine. I don't like that way people talk to me. I might look stupid or ignorant, but I'm not. Trust me. I have common sense, which most people at work where I work don't have it. I'm to the point that honest with you, I just don't feel like I should be treated like this. But you know what? Be patient and be polite. Trying to get along with people at work sometimes doesn't work. But actually, you know what does work? When you put God in first place and when you start praying to Him and when you ask Him to handle those problems and you go ahead and give those to Him and you start trusting Him, He start working miracles your way. Long as you don't do that, you can't. I told him I've been asking him to give me patience, to help me calm down myself, because everybody knows I'm bipolar, I have cancer, and depression as well when my sister passed away. So, honest with you, I got a lot of issues with my personal self, with personal life, with personal self, with myself. Uh, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not, but I've been asking God to help me get through every single day when I go to work, because you don't never know what you're gonna expect into you. Alright, you never know what the enemy is gonna do against you. Since if you're Christian, you know what I'm talking about. I always pray before I leave my house and I ask God, help me get through today. Give me the strength that I need because I don't have it. Now there's a what's it called? I sorry, it hurts down here, like down my leg. I think I got like a sunburn. Like I don't know. In the Bible, uh, talks about. I like this thing that this I think it's called versicle. It's Philippians 3:14, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please, I want you to write down a comment, tell me if I'm wrong. But I know I'm for sure. It's Philippians 3:14. It says, "I can do all things to Christ, who who gives me the strength, or actually who strengthened me." I don't know. I think it goes like that. So I'm taking vitamins and supplements to help me with my bipolar disorder, because that actually you never get rid of it, but you control it. And for me, in order to have, like, I don't have insurance, so I know I can afford to go to the doctor and get those prescriptions because it's very expensive. Uh, that's another thing. So if you suffer of bipolar disorder, and that includes depression and other symptoms, that I'm gonna make another video about that, and you need counseling, so search for your local listing in Google where you are nearby. Always put free uh, counseling for bipolar disorder, for depression, for any type of sickness you have. And there's groups even at church. the church people can help you get through that. Like maybe your pastor can come, can come out and congregate like a little service for anybody who goes through that kind of issues. Uh, mm, but anyways, I'm sorry. I know I'm changing subjects from one spot to another one. The video today was about having issues at work with people who act ignorant towards you or trying to make it look very like bad. For me, I'm to this point that I don't care. You like me or not, I'm not here to make friends with you at work. One thing I learned from my sister before she passed away is you don't have friends at work. They they call themselves co-workers. They're not friends unless you know the person for a very long time and that person is being there for you. Then yes, like maybe you go see him at the hospital. Well, now with this pandemic, we can't do stuff like that. But what I'm saying, like back in the days, if you were sick, you were in a hospital, maybe you had to have some type of surgery, or you were in the hospital because you were very sick, and they had to keep you in there for a reason. You that way they can control you. And then people showed up to the hospital, and they spend quality time with you in there and stuff like that. Those are the right friends because you meet friends when you're in jail, locked up, or when you're in the hospital. When people like that come see you in prison or the county jail or at the hospital, they actually your real friends. You don't know who are your real friends until you go through struggle. In order for that, you have to understand that God let things happen for a reason. That way, you know who actually is your friend and who's not. And to me, I learned in a hard way that actually these people that I work with, they're not my friends because they don't care about you. They just care about themselves. They care about getting drunk at work. They care about doing drugs. And I'm to the point that I don't need to have those type of people in my life because I'm already messed up. I already got health issues. Why would I want to add more drama into my life when you don't need it? No, back what I was saying a minute ago. You need to understand you have to try hard and ask God to help you get through the day. Every single day when you go to work, you have to ask Him. And also, you gotta thank Him for everything. Even if you have a bad day, even if your work was hard, even if you don't work like other days at work, you work hard, or you sometimes you don't work that harder. There's times that even your own boss tells you easy. Go, take your time. Don't freak out. Don't stress out. It is not that serious. And then there's other time that he's rushing around because we have to, get the job done. But, anyways, watch your steps with who you work with because they're not your friends. Hold on, I gotta drink more tea. So, I do have sinus pressure because actually it's been very hot here in Florida. Yesterday was hot. Today was hotter, and we're not even in summer yet. So I know this year summer is gonna be very hot. I already know. I already feel it. I'm feeling it. Because today was 95, yesterday was 91, 92, I think. And not just imagine, because the average that we get to 95, 96, and it feels like 102, 105. So it's just that's how weather here in Florida is. And the only sucky part about here is all year long is hot. And honest with you, I miss cold weather. I wish I can go back and stay like in Oklahoma City or maybe Texas or Wyoming or Massachusetts. No, not Massachusetts. Maine, Washington. But I can afford that right now because the job that I have it barely supports me, myself, and I. and it pays my bills, my my roof over my head, and who knows? You never know. Maybe one day I might find a better job. Only God knows. But right now, I'm good where I'm at. Even if I don't make enough money, but I mean, I'm still grateful and thankful for having a great job myself. At least I get paid every week, which is a good thing. But I'm not gonna talk about how much I make because it's nobody else's concern, and I'm not gonna tell you how much I bring home because it's not your concern either. But if you want to understand others and you want them to treat you like crap, just treat them the way you want to be treated. You have to show them kindness, and you have to kill people with kindness. Why? Because when they do something like that towards you, any harm, any bad stuff against you, God will take care of it. Karma will come back eventually towards the person, and it will take care of that for you. I don't wish anyone, not even my enemies, I wish them the worst of this world because I don't. Because I don't know if you're ever gonna be in their shoes, so I try not to curse or blame someone or hate them for who they are. Because honest with you, they were still going through the pandemic, and excuse me, I got allergies right now. I've been sneezing all day at work, so I know it's allergies. But this still is gonna help me out, feel better in the morning, not to have a lot of uh, pain on my body because my body is aching right now because I work hard, and I need to drink more water. I need to drink more fluids, so I'll be okay. But anyways, I just want you to know, things happen for a reason. I understand, people don't appreciate sometimes what you do for them, but it's not about you or what you do. It's actually the effort and the time you're taking for helping others, even if you're not getting anything back in return. But when God sees stuff like that you doing, that's the best thing you can do. Now, back where with a problem that I have today. This guy that I was telling you, he goes and asks me to put two small boards underneath on the floor. That way he can come back and load us up down here because you need him. So he goes and brings me a stack probably this long and probably that wider. Um, Probably this wider. I would say maybe like I think it's the height is probably like this. Water is gonna be like all the way through there. Like I don't know if you can see, but you won't see. You can see my my arms, but it's like they're long. Like this is just a sample, but they're probably long that long. I mean they're long. So they're 16 footers, 2x4s. So I need 60 something. I have 25 or 26 on board on the deck. So I go ahead and do what I'm trying to do. He goes back and gets mad at me and it's like, oh my gosh, stop that. Let me go ahead and do that myself. So he goes, it's like, as this guy who's older than you, at 61 years old, don't have a problem picking that up. And I told him, I don't have it either, but you have to understand that you're this close between, in the middle, between those boards and the deck. So I can't move too much. I mean, either I go backwards and forward, and then he goes gets mad. He's like, "Get out of there! I go ahead and I got this. Don't worry about it." So he gets mad at me. He's like, "At 61-year-old, I can't believe that you're young and you still can have this figured out. And like either that or you don't want to do it." Blah blah. Like It ain't my fault. I mean, he had an attitude with me. I didn't say anything, so he goes, the other smart guy, the other smart man, goes like, go ahead and help me open the doors, and Bill's taking care of that for you. So I'm like, whatever. I gotta be patient. I mean, it really irritates me, honest with you. I'm not gonna lie about it. But the older guy, I letting him handle that. I went out there and started picking out. Then they go back together again. They start gossiping and talking about me, which I'm okay with it. I don't care. I just went out there, went to the bathroom, and stayed in the bathroom. Then I came back, and he's like, the older guy told me, he said, don't forget to pick out your trash. You got a mess out there in the front. I'm aware of that, and I'm on my way to do it. So you don't have to tell me that, because I know what I'm doing. And then he goes back and got mad at me for no reason. Like, saying, start mumbling crap that I don't even know what the hell he said. But anyways, patience, it takes a while to get him. I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm still trying to ask God to help me get through it. Uh, I don't know what else I gotta do. What else I gotta say? But yeah, patience, it's one of the things that I don't have, and I've been trying to ask God to help me get through it. Now it's 9 o'clock. I gotta work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna probably cut up right here. But just calm down. When you have like something similar, like a situation like this, or maybe something similar, the best thing you can do is just turn around, walk off, and leave them talking. They get more upset when you don't listen to them, and when you ignore them. They will stop messing with you for a while. At least for the rest of the day, whatever you got, whatever much time you got left to finish your shift. But at least you'll be okay the rest of the day. So I'm gonna have to let you guys go, because uh, I have to go back home. Go. I don't know what I said. Go back home. I'm gonna have to probably go to bed any minute. You see, I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm very sleepy. So I think I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna stop making videos right now, for I mean, at least for tonight. And probably just say good night. I mean, I want to say thank you for everyone. Watch my videos. Thank you for all the likes that I get, even if I don't get a lot. But I mean, it's better than nothing. And I hopefully pretty soon my videos that go viral, because I'm looking forward to to get to know other people. Like, you see if my videos are helping them out, that would be great. If then it's okay. I mean, you just gotta watch yourself. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. Actually, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. I mean, you don't have to pay anything. And make sure you hit the notifications bell, so you can get all that UV. What's it called? I don't know. That way you don't miss any videos when I post any videos on my channel. So just be aware. I mean, and trying to share my social media, my YouTube. If you already got me on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Uh, I have Facebook, but I don't get on Facebook that often anymore. But I just want to say thank you so much for all the hard work, all the supports that I give. Um, let's just continue the good likes, because YouTube doesn't like when you do this, but he likes it when he loves it when you do this. So let's continue this thumbs up instead of go down, please. And that's all I got. I mean, you just gotta be patient, pray about it, ask God to help you get through the day, get asking to give you strength, and don't worry about other, because you're not there to make friends, you're not here to socialize with people, you're not there at your job, you're not there to make friends or socialize or hang out with anybody. You there and just one thing you have to worry about and be concerned about is you're there to get your job done because you get paid for it. That's what it's called, job, because you're working and you're doing something that the humanity, that world needs that. So you gotta do it. It might not be what you want. It might not be what you need. No, actually, what you want. But it's something. It's actually something that you need right now at the moment. Until God provides you something else much better. So don't be rude. Thank Him for your job, even if that's not your dream job. But at least you have a job. You have some type of income coming in your household, and that's all matters. Because with this pandemic, how many people that, like, I would say probably the 70 or between 75 or 85% of people, they got laid off during the pandemic last year because it got really bad, worse during last year, and we're still going through it now. If you haven't had your shot, please do it. Don't wait until the last minute to I get mine next week, next Saturday, I believe. So I gotta reschedule my appointment again because I don't think I have made one. They give me a card that I gotta take with me for my second doses, but I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, with you, I don't know. And uh, I don't know. I mean, that's all I got for you right now. Hopefully, you guys like my videos. Please share my videos. That way I can have more motivation. That way I can keep, doing this for you. Excuse me. Because I'm trying to help out others, because any disorder, any health disorders that you have, that you're going through, the best thing you can do is like and try to eat healthy. For those that have bipolar disorders issues, trying to have a special diet. Talk to your doctor. That way you can see if they can send you to like a specialist, food specialist. That way you can have like a special menu, like see what you can do, what you can eat and what you cannot eat. Because when you're in a diet, when you're straight and healthy, part of your body is gonna have this thing called, it's gonna try and renovate your body. It's gonna try to have recreation towards like anything like that, and you trying to do like changes in your personality. So before you do any diet, anything like that, try not to take a lot of diet pills, because those that help you for a while, but then after that, either it can get worse. I mean, then you stop using it, and then you gain the weight that you lost. You get it twice as, or maybe 3 or 4 times more than you already weighed you lost. So trying to work out, trying to do exercise, trying to maintain your body, that way to uh, point that you can go back and forth. Don't kill yourself for that, because it's not worth it sometimes. So I think that's it for tonight. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Keep liking my videos. And actually, I'm gonna close it here. I want to thank you guys so much. So I'm sending you hugs and kisses through my social media right now, because that's all we can do right now. So let's hopefully in the future this pandemic disappears and we can go back to normality, because I don't know what's normal anymore in my whole life. Honestly, with you, it's just I don't have that no more in me. Like no inspiration, no anything like to notice or saying, oh yeah, everything's back to normal. No, it isn't. Longest everybody doesn't get the vaccine in, or they get their vaccines, you're not gonna be able to do it. So just be careful, pray about it, thank God for everything you have. And that's all I got for you guys tonight. So thank you so much. God bless you and good night. Bye bye.